Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today behind me I have a 2006 Porsche 911 Carrera S 997.1, and today this is what the video is all about. Now this isn't just any 911. This 911 was my Uncle Chris's 911 and was put together exactly how he wanted it, and is completely custom, from the custom front lip on the front, the custom fins on the roof, the German racing stickers, these beautiful 50 and 52 wheels that are powder coated black that are one of a kind, and a lot of other little things that he did just to make it his. So you just heard that startup, so you might be curious, what's under the hood? Well, there's nothing under the hood because it's a Porsche. Now, if you know anything about me, you know that I can't drive anything too stock. It has to be modified. Well, apparently that runs in the family. Neither could my Uncle Chris. Pretty much anything that he had was modified, and it was pretty intensely done so. So this car carried over the same. This car originally was a 3.8 liter flat six, but right before he bought it, the engine was completely done and punched out to a 4 liter flat six. This motor was built in Cleveland, Georgia by Flat Six Innovations right before he bought it. You can see in here that it is many touches from Flat Six Innovations, from oil caps to coolant reservoir caps to many other things. The car also has a Pfister exhaust and many other different add-ons to it. This car is very far from stock, but like I said, just how he wanted it. Now you may also notice that we're at the car wash, and that kind of goes along with today's video. Today's video is kind of centered around touch-up paint and keeping your stuff nice. So because these cars are so low to the ground, they tend to get a lot of rock chips and other things like that from getting cars in front of them, kicking up little things on the road. This car is starting to get a lot of rock chips, so we're going to see if we can touch those up and make it look extra good and keep it in as much glory as it can possibly have. Just like that, we're all clean. Let's pull it over here in the sun and dry it off. All right, now we're all nice and dry. Tell you what, there's nothing better than a good old-fashioned waffle drying towel. I feel like it's a step that a lot of people forget whenever they wash their car, is a good dry to prevent water spots. So 2 quick little things about touch-up paint. By no means at all am I a professional, but 2 things that I know are going to help is, 1, having the car clean, because you don't want to paint over a dirty surface, and 2, whenever the car is clean, you can see all the little tiny imperfections. Like, since I've had it clean just right now, I've been able to see a couple more imperfections whenever I've been going over the car drying it. Now that we're in the sun, you probably really be able to see. Can you guys see it? There's a lot of little white chips all over the hood, and it's something that a lot of people wouldn't even notice, but it's something that, to me, the details matter, and in order to keep stuff nice, the details are what count. So it's something that we're going to try to touch up today. We're over here at our local paint place. This little thing I thought you guys would think was cool. Here's the paint code for our car here. Color 84A. Because, you know, we spell it like savages in the US, but in Germany, Color. Alright, and just like that, here we are. I want to get a paintbrush. Really fine tips. Smallest tip you can get. Alright, here we are with our professional supplies. So I totaled this up, and we're going to be under $20 with this paint correcting here. So maybe you guys can see this. Can you guys see these chips? Surely. Maybe it'll come out on the video. Yeah, like I said, you're gonna want to get something with the finest tip that you possibly can. The reason you want to do this is whenever you get a bottle of touch-up paint, it's gonna come with like this. And this is like what you would paint your nails with. And if you tried to touch up little tiny specks with that, it would look horrendous. So do not use that under any circumstance. I got myself just a little bit of paint here, and I'm just gonna dot these little tiny spots, and we're gonna see how it goes. Just one more time with a little before picture. Maybe you can see it better in the shadow here. I just filled in this spot right here. Can you see a difference? I think there's a pretty good difference. Now let's try this crack. There's a big crack right here, let's see. It's almost like night and day. See, you can only see it at a certain angle. I'll tell you what, for $20, that looks a lot better than a big white scratch on the front of the car. What do you guys think? Let's try right here. This is a pretty big section. See how this goes. There's the after. It's still drying a little bit, so yeah, it'll only get better probably after it dries, but it's definitely looking a lot better. Not any big visible white chips on the front or anything. It's nice and smooth and glossy now. No big cracks down the side or anything like that. I learned this trick with the little tiny brush and everything from a good buddy of mine, Cannon Davis. God rest his soul. He didn't die or anything, he just got married. This is always gets to be a bad spot on cars. So let's see if we can hit these real quick. See if I can get some of the actual action of this stuff fading out as I super lightly just with just the tip of the brush go over it. What do you think? You get a little dot like that, you can just wipe it. It's also very important to keep switching up, getting new paint. Whenever your paint is drying, switch it out. Always just get a little bit. Never have too much on the brush. And just tiny bits at a time. And you can just erase stuff and make your vehicle so much nicer. Magic eraser. I no longer want door dings and scratches. Now some of these dents are kind of deep and dings, but this is going to help it protect from spreading and continuous chips and such things. Now you may have noticed some big stuff like that, and touch-up paint sometimes is hard to do with big stuff like that. You need to be careful, and by be careful I mean you need to take your time, you need to pay attention, make sure you're not just clopping stuff all over on there. Make sure it looks good, make sure it doesn't look like you just spray painted your car or something like that. But overall, looking around this thing, I mean, I'm sure I'm going to see stuff as soon as I put all the paint away, but I really don't see any chips. I mean, look. It looks pretty flawless right now. What do you guys think? Pretty good. But let's try the roof, because since this is a small car, there's stuff that people see. So let's try it. All right, what do you guys think? Of course, that lining right there, the clear coat is peeling in some spots, but I think that looks a lot better. There's not just exposed paint anymore. Looks good. This is a simple, cheap, and extremely effective way that you too can bring back the former glory of your vehicle. So now this is my Uncle Scott's car. I hope that he enjoys this little touch-up of the car. Thank you guys very much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.